Today on Duke by the River, we're going to talk about the MLS's recent news, breaking news coming out today that we will have a finished MLS season for the 2020 year. And it's quite interesting to say the least, and I'm not sure if I'm ready for more MLS soccer, but we're going to discuss it here today, guys. So don't go anywhere because you don't want to miss this episode. Let's get this started. That is right. Welcome everyone to Duke by the River, the show where we follow everything Philadelphia Union, brought to you by Philly Sports Network. I'm your boy, Barcelo Philly United, for all things sports and culture here in the beautiful city of Philadelphia. Before we get started, guys, please do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button for notifications, as well as sharing this video and the channel to continue helping your favorite Barcelo grow. And also don't forget that at Barcelo Philly and Duke by the River are proud members of Philly Sports Network. Head on over to Philly Sports Network for all your Philly sports needs, from the Union all the way to the Eagles, Sixers, Phillies, Flyers, to the Fusion, to the Wings, and all our college sports here in Philly. We got you covered on PSN. I will leave a link in the description below so you guys can check out Philly Sports Network for all your Philly sports needs. And also do not forget to head on over to Duke by the River Podcast Edition. Anywhere you listen to podcasts, Duke by the River, we have it on there for you. Every week we follow all the latest news and breaking news, any hot topics with the Union. We got you covered on Duke by the River. We got another episode coming next week talking about the Portland Timbers game and also talking about all this MLS news and such. So don't miss it there. Please rate and subscribe to the podcast, and I will leave that link in the description below again. So guys, today's going to be a short one. We're just going to talk about what the MLS announced today. We are getting more MLS soccer, ladies and gentlemen. You thought the MLS is back was it? No, sir. We are getting more soccer. It was announced today that will have a revised, finished season here. 18 games to be exact. 18 regular season games for all these teams to finish out. It'll be phased. So all we know right now is the first phase of games. The MLS announced pretty much 6 games that each team will play. I'm assuming it'll be 3 phases since they're saying each team will play 18 regular season games, and they've only announced the first 6. So it's pretty cool, actually. For a lot of the teams, and especially the Philadelphia Union, they get to play their rivals in this first phase here. So for the Philadelphia Union here, they will face off against the New England Revolution, the New York Red Bulls, DC United, and the Columbus Crew. And they're going to be playing the Red Bulls and the Revolution twice in these first 6 games. And that obviously adds a little bit of intrigue here. Playing the rivalry games. We didn't get to see the Red Bull. We didn't get to see the Union playing the Red Bull down in Orlando. So it'll be cool to see that rivalry continuing. The interesting part about this restart, guys, is the fact that they are some teams are allowing fans to come back into the stadiums. It's a limited amount, but some teams are allowing fans back into the stadiums, which can be risky, can be a little bit irresponsible as well. Especially the fact some of these teams that are allowing fans back in stadiums are teams that are in areas that have been really affected by the coronavirus. So the tournament will kick off on August 12th, the day after the MLS is Back tournament finale. We will see the two teams that were not able to qualify and finish out the tournament down in Orlando, Nashville, and Dallas. They will start off the tournament, or they will start off the regular season for the MLS. They will play 3 extra games since they did miss out on the tournament here. They will face off each other 3 times. Dallas, one of the teams that will allow fans to get back in the stadium. Texas still being one of the hot spots for the coronavirus. That could be a recipe for disaster, but of course we still have a week or so till this start of this new season happens. So I would hope and I would expect the MLS to revise these decisions and make sure they make the right decision, because we don't need outbreaks going on, ladies and gentlemen. The MLS did announce that they will continue the safety protocol for the players. They will consistently monitor the coronavirus situation for the league in this new revised regular season finish. There will be constant testing of these players, just like there was down in Orlando, but they feel as if the bubble went so smoothly that let's just take it out to the other to all stadiums around the country. right now, we're seeing the MLB doing this, and there's been some serious COVID outbreaks. Obviously, here in Philly, we dealt with it. We didn't get any players really get affected by the COVID, but we had a staff member and a coach who did test positive. Obviously, the Miami Marlins were the story, as they had 20 players test positive for the coronavirus, which is wild. The St. Louis Cardinals are going through it right now, so this could be very risky right now for the MLS to just say, let's just go back to playing regular season games in these stadiums around the country. So the first phase will run through September 14th. Then the MLS, I'm sure the MLS will announce what phase 2 will look like before September 14th. Now, the interesting thing too that we need to keep an eye out is what are the Canadian teams going to do. So obviously in Canada, they're pretty strict. A lot of countries do not want America to come in. I don't blame them. But what is Vancouver, Toronto, and Montreal going to do in this tournament? They're going to have to find a way. I think that they're going to have to find a way to play games in the United States. I mean, right now, if you look at right now, just look at Major League Baseball with the Toronto Blue Jays. They haven't had a home game this year. They've been playing all their games away in these different ballparks in America. So will the MLS Canadian teams not play home games at all? Just play them all away? That would be really messed up, but that's something the MLS is going to have to figure out what to do, or share stadiums. Toronto play in New England, Montreal share with Chicago, and Vancouver share with Seattle. These are different things that the MLS are going to have to look at for the Canadian teams. So the season will end on November 8th. Will be decision day. The Audi MLS Cup playoffs will start on November 18th. On November 20th, the MLS Cup final will be on December 12th. So it'll be another late season here for soccer in America. The other crazy thing too, the other thing of note, is that there will be 18 playoff teams instead of 14 in the MLS Cup playoffs. So the teams will take charter flights and buses, but the good thing is that most of these games that they'll be playing, especially in phase 1, will be in the area. So like the Union are only going I think the farthest they're going to be going is Columbus, Ohio. So between New York, Boston, and Columbus, you can technically take buses, but I think for the Boston game, the New England game, they're going to want to take the charter flight for sure. So this is all interesting to see. I mean, I honestly didn't expect us to get back into regular season soccer so quickly. Literally a day after the MLS's back tournament is done, we will get right into finishing this regular season. So the MLS's back tournament seems to be something to replace the US Open Cup, which kind of sucks for the USL and NASL teams. They didn't get to compete in here, but obviously the winner of the MLS's back tournament will get a chance to get that CCL qualification berth, so that is always huge. And then obviously they're just going to finish out the rest of this regular season, so it'll be interesting to see the points that the teams do have that they did receive in the group stage of the MLS's back tournament will go towards the regular season for the Union. Already they will have 8 points, the 7 points they got in Orlando, and the draw against LAFC early in the year here. So it's interesting. I'm not sure if this is all a good idea right now to get right back into the regular season. You're seeing like I just talked about, you're seeing in the MLB, there's still COVID outbreaks, and they're running it like as if it was the Premier League or La Liga, going into different stadiums around the country. Even though there's no fans, there's really, you can't contain players. You don't know what happens once the players leave the field. So I don't know if this is going to be a great idea for the MLS. As much as I love the MLS and I love seeing my Philadelphia Union, don't know if this is a great idea. But guys, in the comments below, let me know what your thoughts are on this revised finish to the regular season here in 2024 MLS season. Let me know if this is a good idea, or what do you want to see from the league going forward here. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Truly means the world to me if you've watched up to this point. But please do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button for notifications, as well as sharing this video and this channel to help your favorite Barcelo grow. And until next time, I'm sure we'll be talking very soon. I'm your boy, Ed Barcelo Philly, and I'm telling you guys to do bon. Talk to you soon.